Hello students, today we will continue political parties part 3. In this third part, we will try to understand why do we need political parties, कि हमें political parties की ज़रूरत क्या है, necessity of political parties, ये ज़रूरी क्यों है, and how many political parties should we have, इज़ देयर एनी लिमिट ऑफ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ की भाई इस नंबर से ज़्यादा पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज नहीं होनी चाहिए और मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज शुड बी दिस, ऐसा कोई है नंबर. सो दीज आर द क्वेश्चंस वी विल ट्राई टू अंडरस्टैंड. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल ट्राई टू सी व्हाई डू वी नीड पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज. About 100 years ago, there were few countries of the world that had political parties. So 100 years ago क्या था, position was very few countries were there in which political parties were there. In rest of the world there was no political parties. Now the situation is totally opposite. There are very few countries where we don't have political parties. Otherwise in almost all the countries of the world political parties are present. That is why it is said, why did political parties become so omnipresent? Means present everywhere. Especially in democratic countries you will find political parties are there in every part of the world. So why it is so? Necessity of political parties. हमें to answer that previous question we have to understand the necessity. ज़रूरी क्यों है पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज, नहीं होने से क्या दिक्कत हो जाएगी, ये हम समझेंगे इस टॉपिक के अंदर. वी नीड पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज बिकॉज दे परफॉर्म ऑल दीज फंक्शंस. व्हाट आर द फंक्शंस? इन प्रीवियस पार्ट, फर्स्ट पार्ट ऑल्सो, in second part also we had seen some important functions of political parties. So कुछ point तो वही हैं. And every candidate in the elections will be independent. अब political party ज़रूरी क्यों है कि competition will be among few political parties. But if we don't have political parties, all the candidates will be independent candidates. It will be very difficult to convince them, collect them and form government. It will be a very difficult task. When we have political parties, then the party which gets majority that forms the government. But when there is no political parties, then all the candidates will be independent. It will be very difficult to come together and form government because every person will have different ideas. But in case of political party, every member of the political party, every candidate has to follow the basic principles or guidelines of political party. They have to follow the decisions of the political party. They can't go against the decision of political parties, otherwise they will be removed from the political parties. So एक तो ये important reason है. So no one will be able to make any promises. If all the candidates are independent, they can't make any big promise, because for any big promise you need lot of money. For example, if you want to make one flyover in your area, for that also you can't promise, because one independent candidate will not get so much money to make flyover. But party can decide, because if they form government then entire fund will be in their hand, so they can promise big things. Parties can promise big things, implement big policies which needs crores of rupees. But as independent candidate you can't promise, because people will ask question that you are getting less fund, then how you will fulfill this promise. So this is another problem, that independent candidates can't make any promise to the people at the time of election. The government may be formed, but its utility will remain very uncertain, very uncertain. क्योंकि एक भी कैंडिडेट इधर से उधर हुआ तो गवर्नमेंट गई, बिकॉज majority is needed to form the government. And if government loses, if few candidates move from one group to another group, then government will be in minority and government will fall. तो ये एक बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है. And today when we have political parties, you can't change your political parties. Before election you can change, but after election you can't change, because we have one law, एंटी डिफेक्शन लॉ. यदि आप पार्टी चेंज करते हो इलेक्शन के बाद में, देन यू हैव टू कॉन्टेस्ट इलेक्शन अगेन बिहाफ ऑफ न्यू पॉलिटिकल पार्टी. पुरानी जो आप सीट जीत के आए थे वो नहीं मानी जाएगी, वो बेकार हो जाएगा और आपको दोबारा से इलेक्शन लड़ना पड़ेगा नई पार्टी से. सो यू कांट चेंज पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज. सो गवर्नमेंट्स आर स्टेबल, uncertainties are less. But in case of independent candidates, when there is no political parties, then this type of stability will not be there. Elected representatives will be accountable to their constituency. Accountable means answerable to their constituency. जिस constituency से, जिस एरिया से वो elect होके आ रहे हैं उसके प्रति वो आंसरेबल हैं, यानी उनको उसके बारे में सारा कुछ जवाब देना है. बट नो वन विल बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल. इन केस ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंट कैंडिडेट, दे विल ट्राई टू डू वर्क ओनली फॉर देयर कंस्टिट्यूएंसी फ्रॉम विच दे आर इलेक्टेड. जहाँ से वो कैंडिडेट जीत के आए हैं वो यही कोशिश करेंगे कि भाई मैं अपने एरिया के लिए काम करूँ, क्योंकि मैं यहाँ से जीत के आया हूँ और यहीं के लिए मेरे को काम करना है, ताकि नेक्स्ट टाइम भी मेरे को लोग इलेक्शन जिताएं. दैट कैंडिडेट विल नॉट थिंक इन अ ब्रॉड वे फॉर कंट्री, बट व्हेन पार्टी फॉर्म्स गवर्नमेंट दे टॉक अबाउट नेशन. इफ दे आर इन सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट, and if they are forming government in state, they are responsible for entire state. No doubt candidates also take care of their constituency, but big policies are implemented for the nation or for their own state, but no one will be responsible for how the country will be run. country के बारे में नहीं सोचेंगे इंडिपेंडेंट कैंडिडेट्स, वो केवल अपने एरिया के बारे में सोचेंगे, अपनी कंस्टिट्यूएंसी के बारे में सोचेंगे. ये एक बड़ी प्रॉब्लम होगी. सो इट विल बी वेरी डिफ़िकल्ट टू रन country and develop country. We can also think about it by looking at the non-party based elections to the panchayat in many states. अब कई बार पंचायत elections होते हैं states में, at village level you will find that candidates are independent. So there is no specific policies. Whatever promises they are committing, that are very small at local level. Although the parties do not contest formally, it is generally noticed that the village gets split into more than one faction, each of which puts up a panel of its candidates. उसमें आप देखो कि बहुत सारे कैंडिडेट्स आ जाते हैं. लोकल पंचायत इलेक्शन होती है, बिकॉज दे आर नॉट कॉन्टेस्टिंग इलेक्शन बिहाफ ऑफ political parties. Most of them are independent, and that is why you will find that competition becomes very tough, and every member try to win support of people. This is the reason we find political parties in almost all countries of the world, whether these countries are big or small, old or new, डेवलप्ड और डेवलपिंग. यही रीज़न है कुछ जिसके कारण हम लगभग सभी कंट्रीज़ में पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ पाते हैं. द राइज ऑफ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज़ इज़ डायरेक्टली लिंक्ड टू द इमर्जेंस ऑफ रिप्रेजेंटेटिव डेमोक्रेसी. सो ये एक बड़ा इम्पॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है आपके एग्जामिनेशन के लिए कि वाई डू वी नीड पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज और व्हाट इज द नेसेसिटी ऑफ पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज. सो वी हैव डिस्कस्ड मैनी पॉइंट्स which you can include in your answer. As we have seen, large societies need representative democracy. Now, in country like India, where population is quite large, so all can't participate in election directly. Though we are giving vote, but we have representative democracies. We elect our representative from our constituency, and then that representatives elect prime minister, or if it is a state level election, their representatives, our representatives elect chief minister. So in this way, this we have representative democracy, and our representatives are participating in various decisions of the government. That is the most important function of feature of representative democracy, that our representatives are involved in decision making. They put up our problems, they try to put up our problems in state assemblies or in Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. So this is the important feature of representative democracy. So indirectly, all the citizens of India are involved, but through representatives, that is our leaders, elected leaders. As societies become large and complex, they also need some agency to gather different views on various issues and to represent these to the government. अब लोग पीपल हैव डिफरेंट व्यूज़, उनको कलेक्टिव करने के लिए, उनको एक साथ लाने के लिए भी एजेंसीज की ज़रूरत पड़ती है. एंड इन दैट ऑल्सो पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज प्ले वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रोल. दे नीड सम वेज to bring various representatives together so that a responsible government could be formed. When representatives come together, no doubt, responsible government could be formed which can take decisions strongly in favor of the government, and majority is also maintained. They need a mechanism to support or restrain the government, make policies, justify or oppose them. So political parties are in position to make policies when they are in majority, when they have formed the government, and they can oppose also when they are against any other political party. So there should be proper mechanism as we have in our country. So political parties play very important role in all these activities. Political parties fulfill these needs that every representative government has. So we have discussed many points which fulfill these needs, and that is why political parties are necessary, and representative democracy is very important in large countries where population is big. Representative democracy plays a very important role. Hence we can say that parties are a necessary condition for a democracy. As a conclusion, we can say that political parties are necessary. How many parties should we have? This is another question, that how many political parties should we have? We should have, there is no limit of political parties. In our country at present, you will find that there are more than 750 parties which are registered with the Election Commission of India. 750 parties तो registered हैं, and it may increase or decrease any citizen who want to form political party, कोई भी मेंबर, कोई भी सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया पॉलिटिकल पार्टी बनाना चाहता है तो वो बना सकता है, और इलेक्शन लड़ना चाहता है तो जो उसकी एक मिनिमम क्वालिफिकेशन है कि इतनी एज होनी चाहिए इस चीज़ के लिए, इस पोस्ट के लिए, केवल वो ज़रूरी है. बाकी इफ़ ही इज़ अ सिटीजन ऑफ इंडिया कैन कॉन्टेस्ट इलेक्शन, कैन फॉर्म पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज. देयर इज़ नो लिमिट फॉर दैट. Usually, only a handful of parties are effectively in the race to win elections and form the government. हालांकि at national level there are very few political parties who play a very important role. In the beginning we had seen few examples like Indian National Congress and Bharatiya Janata Party. At national level these are the two main political parties which form the government. No doubt other political parties like Bahujan Samaj Party, Samajwadi Party, NCP, they also support various big parties and help to form government. So others are, you can say, regional parties which are important in their own states. They are locally more important but not at national level. If they support any political parties, then their importance increases. So this is all about this part of the political parties. We have mainly discussed about the necessity of political parties, one important question for examination. Thank you and have a nice day.